Okay, I am here with the owner of this beautiful Donzi. Mr. Owner, do you mind telling our prospective buyers a little bit about the features underneath here?
Well, what we have the full console here that gives you all your power options. 110 volt, also 12 volt, battery meters, all your accessories, stove, water pump, shore power, everything you need. Underneath of it, we have it's a cassette. It's an older model, but it's a cassette that can be controlled from the captain's seat. 4-speaker, 2 outside, 2 inside. Underneath that, we have the microwave. Works fine. Everything seems to work with that. Works off of 110 shore power. Single burner stove. Hot and cold sink. Underneath of it is the it's just small, but it works well. The refrigerator. We have a full head. It has a convertible shower nozzle that comes out for a shower, for a quick shower, whatever you want to do, and manual flush head. Not a whole lot there to talk about, but basically it's just for creature comforts, just to take care of yourself. The manual flush uses raw seawater, and it goes into a 20-gallon holding tank that can be taken care of at most of your fuel stops or marinas. Here, this is your aft, basically your aft cabin. This table converts into the bed, sleeps 2 comfortably. You have your main hatch leads you up to the front. Mirror, behind the mirror, storage. You see the 2 speakers, lighting, and a fan that works all the time. From there, you have your air conditioning. This boat does come with air conditioning. It's 110 shore power air conditioning, but air conditioning nonetheless. There's the control center. The air conditioning is mounted up underneath the front of the boat, easy to get to. Not much more to say other than all the cushions are in great shape. No rips, no tears.
I noticed this is pretty soft.
Yes, underneath all the cushions are areas for stowage. We also have stowage up in the front here next to the air conditioner vent. Stowage also here. Ample stowage for whatever you want to put away. And that's pretty much, other than the back, the aft cabin, sleeps 2 comfortably. Little hard on the headroom, but you got enough room to work around back here. Also, that also gives you your monitoring for your engine and your Perco switch for your battery options, and access to all your electrical through that hatch. Now on that, on there, if you can get a closer look at it, you'll see that the motor only has 440 hours on it.
Yep, it says 445. That's confirmed, 445 hours. Okay, Mr. Owner, do you mind telling our prospective buyers a little bit about the command center of this Donzi?
Sure. What we have is basically it's just basic where we have a fish finder, depth finder, GPS, chart plotter. It's the latest model that was out there for Lawrence. We do have a Vernon radar that works well, but you got to know how to read these things. It takes a little playing with it to understand them. Basically, we have the oil pressure. This is a control center for the stereo that's mounted downstairs. Voltmeter, RPMs, mile per hour, temperature, fuel, depth finder, trim tabs, indicators, ship to shore. The down here is the safety device where just in case you get thrown out of the boat, there's a lanyard that hooks to this that shuts the motor off automatically so the boat doesn't get away from you. You have all your controls for your lighting, horn, everything seems to work fine. We do have a small problem with the windshield wiper, but that's something that someone can fix later on. I've never used it, so it works when it wants to, but that's the best I can tell you. Other than that, you have your compass. All the gauges are well lit at night, do represent themselves very well. You have controls for your lighting, bimini top, pretty much everything you need to get down, go anywhere you want. The motor has always been reliable, been professionally maintained by myself. I am a mechanic. Oil changes come on a little bit more often than they should, but I like to keep good clean oil in there. I never run a multi-viscosity. I always want a straight viscosity 40 weight. I've never used a 1030 or 2030 or anything like that. I prefer straight viscosity weight oils. Any questions?
Now, can you tell our prospective buyers a little bit about the motor? And
it's a 7.4 liter Merc Cruiser. That equates to a 454. It's the updated version. It's full fuel injected, multi-port injected. It's not a throttle body and it's not a carburetor. This gives you a higher efficiency, better fuel mileage, and a lot more power. This motor, I can go out in the bay and cruise at 3,200 RPMs when properly trimmed. I can cruise at 30 to 32 mile per hour at any given time via the GPS speedometer. Top ends probably up around 40. I've really never seen that speed out of it. I've never really tried. I don't like to keep this thing over 3,600, 3,800 RPMs at the most. It's powered. The power goes into a dual prop, Bravo 3 dual prop. Not much more I can say about it. It's all been professionally maintained. Bellows are in great shape. Exhaust doesn't leak, doesn't use oil, doesn't use water. It's really, really good shape. Twin battery, trim tabs, as well as proper safety angling of the outdrive.
And would you say the hull is in good shape too?
Hull's in excellent shape. I haven't repainted the hull as far as from the waterline down because this has always been lift kept. I have a 10,000 pound lift that I put this boat on. It's never been in the water for more than 24 hours. No problems with barnacles. It's always been properly zinced to, because of electrolysis and stuff like that. So I never saw a reason to repaint the bottom. If someone else wants to, they can do that. But like I say, this has always been lift kept, so I never did anything with the bottom paint.
Okay, and last but not least, do you mind giving our audience a little demo of how the engine sounds? Maybe you could start it up for them, and I could shoot some video of how it sounds.
Sure, give it a shot.
I can really hear like purring there.
Top clear. Alright. Take it up a few RPMs. Put her in here, take it up a few RPMs.
Oh, now what are you doing?
I'm going to take it up a few RPMs just to show the RPM gauge works.
Oh, okay.
Oil pressure's idling at 40. Volts are at 14. We got a little less than half a tank of fuel. And the trim tabs seem to be all the way up. They do go up. When the motor's turned off, the trim tabs go up by themselves. You have to manually pull the trim tabs back down.
Oh, okay.
Via the trim tag mechanism, which is located just in front of the shifter. So let's see what she does RPM-wise. She's now in gear. Oil pressure's rating at about 55. Volt's good. Everything looks good. We're running about 3,200 RPM.
Well, thank you for that. That was a great demo. This boat is just a great boat. A lot of space, a lot of power. Give us a call or email us and we could set up a showing, or if you want to make an offer, be the first to take this girl off the market. Again, give us a call or an email and we'll get the process started. do the trim tabs one more time. I didn't catch that. Here's the trim tabs. Gotcha. Now, Mr. Owner, you said there were a couple things that came with the boat.
Yeah, the boat comes with a Berber style complete deck rug, snaps into place. It matches the what's inside the galley that you probably saw in the pictures. I have it because we're de-winterizing the boat. I don't have it to where we can show it, but it is in good shape, no rips, no tears. It does cover the whole deck. We also, if you'll notice the snaps all the way around, they work for the winter cover that the boat comes with. It also has a full enclosure that is screened and isinglass. That's in pretty good shape. That comes with the boat. It's not pictured here. I have it stored away. We do have the isinglass for the sides and front. Unfortunately, they're in pretty rough shape, but they would make good templates for somebody who wanted to get new ones put in.